And you know what? I'll pull it up on my phone so I can
Okay,
watch.
you're live. Um. Okay. So we have a few things that we want to discuss about the purple world.
And you know what? I'll pull it up on my phone.
Some positive, some negative. I think we're gonna pretty much start with the negative and end with the positive.
We'll
Um,
attempt to.
yeah, attempt. Well, this isn't negative though. We want to introduce ourselves to the new people that have joined over the past few months or so. I haven't been very active in the group because I have like a million things happening. So the rest of the team has though. But I'm Dorothy. Who, who's next?
That's
Steph.
Jen.
Jen. Yeah.
Oh, me? Jen's picture came up, so I said that's Jim. Hey, y'all know me, Stephalophagus.
I'm Cameron. You call me Cam.
I'm Frederick.
Yup. So we're only missing one. It's Helen. She's in Australia. So between the time difference and all that, we'll get her on here another time.
She's watching though.
Yes, she is watching.
Yes. In fact, for Helen, I say toot toot.
I was waiting for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
He's probably dying.
I know, right?
yeah. I'll let Stephanie start. You eating? What are you eating?
Hold on. Fill the time. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I told you I had snacks. Where should we start? I guess let's just jump in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows or has heard by now about what happened at Riley Creek outside of Paisley Park. There is a hate group, because that's what they are. Let's just call it what it is. I know they say that they aren't, but they obviously are. It's the Boycott My Take group. They've been pretty ferocious for a few months now and trying to do whatever it is they want to do. But they went to Riley Creek and they spray painted and disrespected that shared hollow sacred ground for us purple fans. They put their hashtag and stuff on the sidewalk outside of the tunnel, as well as 2 times inside the tunnel, pretty much bookending the heart that Dorothy did that night we were there, that had all of our group names that were there that night. And it's foul. It's real funky foul that even occurred. I don't know what else to say other than we work fast, those of us right here in this little group that you see. We hit up as many people as we knew, and we got word to the mayor's office there, and the city of Chanhassen said they would take care of it, and they did. So it has been painted over. Oh, and they messed up the fence. Somebody tried to pull it down. They pulled it down a little bit. So that's been uprighted and fixed. And they've painted over the nonsense. So we want to thank the city of Chanhassen. Fred did some good work on that, quick, fast work on that, hooked us up with emails and all that. And the guy's name was what? Todd Hoffman?
Todd Hoffman, yes.
Who gave us this coming from the horse's mouth. It has been corrected. So everybody, I know you meant to do well and whatever, the sentiment that counts, and we appreciate it, but please do not go out there thinking that you're going to go clean it, paint over it, fix it for everybody. It's been done. Trust us, it's been done. So you can freely go back down and add your own graffiti on Graffiti Bridge, do what you got to do, tag it up, shout us out, but don't feel like you have to do more than that now. So it's fixed. But where do we want to say, us here, the admin, to address the whole issue altogether? So I'll flip that back to y'all.
Well, to start with, I could say a whole lot.
Yeah. We could be here all night.
It was obviously disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
But it was disrespectful a few different levels and to a number of people. Like we always say in this group, we try to keep it neutral, and everybody has their opinion about everybody, right? So, if they have certain feelings towards Mate, that's their business. They can handle that however they want to handle it, except for bringing it out to Paisley Park and to Riley Creek because of what Riley Creek has become now. It's become the new graffiti bridge. So we're lucky enough that the city of Chanhassen has let us mark up that bridge or tunnel. It's always a couple people out of the bunch that have to mess it up for everybody. That's a place where people can leave their messages and pay their respects to Prince and not, like they don't have to, because they can't put anything on the fence really, like up by the building. So that's stopped. And like I was telling Steph the other night about this, we don't have Prince here anymore, right? We don't have Paisley as it used to be. There's a lot that we could say about that too, but we're going to leave that alone. So it's not the same already. And there's only so much that we can do to pay our respects and to show our love for him. And if that's the place that has become where we do that, then that should be left for that. Obviously, it's disrespectful to Maite, but that's their agenda. They don't care about that, right?
Absolutely.
But again, if you have those kind of feelings towards somebody, that's not the place to show that. What are you really going to accomplish besides also disrespecting your fellow fans if you call yourself a fan? I mean, do you? Because if you are, then you would want to respect Prince, right? So if you want to respect Prince, you know that he wouldn't be cool with that. And I mean, it's very simple. Just express yourself how you want to express yourself. But if it's something like that in that area, that tunnel where people are coming to show love, leave that alone and leave that BS out of it. Because, like I said, it becomes a disrespect thing to Prince, to Paisley Park, to the fans, and to the person that you're intending to disrespect. So just take it somewhere else. That's what I got to say. Anybody else?
Hate from your own home. Hate from your own house, from your own home. Don't take it to that right there mere yards away from the man's front door and then say that you're doing things to expose Maite's lies or you're protecting his legacy, but you have nerve enough to do this yards away from his front door. Sorry, Ken, go ahead.
I was just going to say what bothers me is the fact that it's been barely over a year since everything has transpired, and the last thing that we can afford to be is if this is the right way I'm saying is to be disunified.
Yeah.
We need to be together. You don't have to like everybody that was in Prince's camp. You're free and entitled to feel how you do, but to disrespect Maite is only not just conductive, but all it does is makes things that much harder for the rest of us who actually do care about Maite and about anything else Prince related. We cannot afford to be separated any more from anything Prince than we already are. We don't have the man here anymore. That's bad in his own right. But to create any more problems, we can't afford to have that. You want to have your groups to discuss how much you don't like Maite or any other member of any part of Prince's career. Have at it. You're free to speak your mind and to express that. But there's a time and a place for that. And that has to be respected. Vandalizing will never, get us anywhere.
Yep.
We have to think smarter, not harder.
Right.
And we got to do better. It's got to be better. A better way to deal with something like that than how this was done last week.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't see any cases like this in Minneapolis or anywhere else, because we need to make sure that this man's legacy, Prince's legacy, continues to be shown all across the world, and we cannot be the one, and we cannot afford to be the ones to tarnish his name.
Right.
Stuff against us as we speak. We need to be together. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
There's plenty I want to say, but I don't want to go there. That's not. Yeah, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
That's a whole other video blog, I guess, for another night. But that wasn't fair to the employees of the city of Chanhassen.
No.
They shouldn't have had to go out there and do all that. You know, your one little selfish act that you thought was gonna, I don't know what they thought they were gonna accomplish, ended up doing what? Like Dorothy said, it accomplished what? And I've seen the backlash online in a few different groups, and people are realizing what happened and who did it and why, and you know, let's just say karma is taking care of some stuff. So let's just let it be at that.
Good.
Oh, but let's also say, if anybody is in this group though, that is part of that hate movement, don't bring it in this group, because you will see the door. No exceptions. We don't play that in this group. Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, we've always been a good, like I said, to keep things neutral as far as our feelings towards anybody or anything, really.
That's right.
And in doing that, it's to keep hate down. We don't want that here. This should be a place that, in some way, shape, or form, feels like it felt when we had the music club. You know, and Prince built everything that he ever did off of positivity and love for one another. So, if we're trying to keep that going, we're all adults here. Like, I mean, well, you know, yeah, but like,
Supposed to be.
it's supposed to be, exactly. But the thing is, like, he taught us that, and now he's not here, so we fall apart. Like, there's so many different splits that are happening in the fan community, and it's really sad to see, because I would like to think that we have enough information and ability to continue forward with what he taught us and what he left us. It's really just not that difficult to be a respectful person and handle things in an adult manner. So, like I said, we don't have him. Paisley Park is different. I'll leave it there. So we don't have much. You know, we have each other, and in order to, you know, when those of us go out to Minneapolis and want to pay respects and go into the tunnel and write something positive and look at all the positive messages from all over the world, the last thing we want to see is some hate stuff that has really nothing to do with Prince whatsoever. If you think about it, I mean, it's his ex-wife, yeah, but like, it didn't have anything to do with what that tunnel is for. So I'll leave it there.
Fred, you want to jump
Y'all
in?
better take your plus sign today.
That's right, Cam.
What'd you say, Cam?
He said you better take y'all's plus.
You better take your plus signs today.
Fred, you got anything?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Oh, okay.
He's like cosign.
Yeah, cosign.
Did we lose Jennifer?
She says she's having
I think we
spotty
did.
connection. She's trying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. What's next on the agenda?
Well, I guess that's a decent enough transition to remind people to read the pinned post about our group guidelines.
Oh, I will say this. I'm sorry to interrupt, but before I forget. I don't know who initially contacted the mayor or the city of Chanhassen, but I had talked to Heidi the other day. I want to make sure that everybody knows who, whatever. So I don't know if it was Heidi or someone else, but whoever initially contacted them, thank you for that.
Yes, thank you.
That's the way to go. And initially, we wanted to keep it kind of under wraps, so it just got taken care of, and then things just flowed. But then it went all over the place. And, yeah. So, but anyway, thank you to whoever did that.
Let's thank the young lady who made that plaque, because we're talking about the fence just now, being brought down a little bit. They fixed it. Jeannie Valsachek, what did I say her name was? Valachek? Sorry if I got your last name wrong. Valsachek, there you go. We thank you so much. All the admins, thank you so much for doing that, putting that beautiful plaque out there. It's a nice size, very visible. Dan the Pancake Man, I follow him on Instagram. I hope all of you guys do too. He took a picture of it, posted on his Instagram feed. We didn't even, ask her to do that. She did that on her own, and we thank you so much for doing that. So now there's a piece of us. Our group is there represented.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Jeannie, message me your email. Your mailing address, Jeannie, if you're watching, so I can send you a little something.
That reminds me. I know I already posted this, but let me just thank everybody who bought a Record Store wristband. In support of John. Of course, we started that before he had passed. So I'll show you stuff. You're letting me come on. Oh. Okay, put it up there, Steph.
I was about to put it back on. Sorry. It's the inside right here.
Yep. There's that.
And then you can flip it.
And there's that. Bam. There's Fred's. Camp. Yep. Cam, show yours. There you go. There's mine. Yeah. So we did that with John in mind. We wanted to. That's kind of what we want to do going forward. Is with some of the stuff that we put together and sell. We want to take a portion of those proceeds and give it to a charity or some sort of donation that will be along the lines of something that brings would support. And John was sick for the past year, and we started that a few months ago now, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we didn't get the money to him before he passed, and it's not like the world changed or anything, unfortunately, but we still wanted to go ahead and give the money to his wife so she can still work on paying off those big medical bills that they had. So we're still selling. I still have a whole bunch of them. This is what they look like when they come to you in this nice packaging. See? It says the Record Store on it. That's nice, right? There's $7, and a portion of each one of those will go back into the pot to be given to John's wife. Now, what we just did was we finally gave our first total to the GoFundMe, and it was $1,150 that we collected. So, thank you, everybody. Keep buying bracelets because we're going to keep on helping her out. Yeah. Okay. That was my one shameless plug. I might come up with another.
But they're not sold out because people were saying they went to the site and it was saying that it was sold out, and it's not, or that it was out of stock.
Yeah,
we just want to make sure you guys know.
Right. What happened was I had it linked to
What happened?
What had happened was I had it the opening thing linked to the T-shirt and bracelet combo, and it wouldn't come off of that for some reason. So it's the bracelets themselves are not sold out. It's just the shirt combo that was, and those shirts we will be having again soon, really soon. So stay tuned. Okay, what else?
Let's see. I don't know. How are you guys today? Oh, please make sure you guys, if you have questions, comments, concerns, to please email us at the Gmail account so that all the admins can equally spend time on that and answer you instead of hitting all of our individual Facebook inboxes. We've said it a few times that it's in that pin post as well. Please send anything like that, whether it's about you want to go live for something, you have an idea for a raffle, you have anything like that. If you have a question about a group guideline, or I don't know, anything, please go to the Gmail email and email us there. It just saves a lot of time, and we can all equally pitch in on that.
Yeah, because the problem with going to one of our inboxes is if we don't have you as a friend and if it's lost in Facebook oblivion, and then we don't see it for like 5 years. So, it's easier to do the email because all of us have that linked to our mobile devices. So we get the notification. I just had the Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been brought to our attention that some people don't have Facebook. What?
I know, right?
And they're asking if we could make a Instagram account for MPG Music Club Rebirth. And sure, I thought about that before, but didn't really know that anybody wanted that. Now I do, so we will get on that. And actually, might as well go ahead and make a Twitter too. Why not?
Okay.
So yeah, I think that pretty much covers most. Oh no, it doesn't.
What?
Because I was gonna bring up one more thing about the record store. Without going into any detail, there are some people who seem to think that trademarks don't mean anything or don't exist or can't be or something. I don't know.
The government don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, but they do though. Because you see, what had happened was, look right here on this packaging.
Right, champs. Look
You
right,
see-
champ.
You see the little R right there?
Put it a little bit closer.
A little bit closer, right?
Right there.
Okay. See that
Tell me what
R?
that means.
That means that this is a registered trademark with the United States Trademark and Patent people. So, in case anybody's wondering, I own the trademark. So, like, if you guys see anything that like T-shirts or I don't know anything that says Rekisto on it, it is not associated with us because we have yet to put our T-shirts out. But like I said, they're coming really, really soon. The only merch that we're selling so far is these. So, if it's not coming from therekisto.net, let me just show you. See? Right there. Then it's not ours.
That's right. Well.
Yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yes. So we dotted our I's, crossed our T's. Let's say that. We know what we're doing. We did our research. We are legit.
Yes. We are.
Oh, I might need to clarify.
Because I paid for it.
Exactly. Let me clarify a little bit more. A little bit more.
Go
if
for
you don't mind. Rekisto.net is not affiliated or associated with any of Maite's merchandise or any of her websites or anything like that. We were never contacted to do any of her merchandise by anybody at her camp or any of her other fans that follow her.
Right.
We are two separate entities. Okay? Much love to Maite. We love her, what she does. We love her talent. We love what she's doing about saving these animals. We wish her continued success. Get that money for that rescue girl. Do what you got to do. But, we just want to make sure that everybody out there knows. Look into my eye. I'm very serious. We are not, or never have been. Don't laugh at me. You're trying to be serious. We are not now or ever have been associated with Maite's merchandising or anything like that. Okay? Oh,
Okay, you got it? You got it?
got it, me? Okay. All right.
Not that we wouldn't love to be, but we're just not.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what would happen down the line? We're not, hey. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But,
Oh, because by the way, we're not
The
Maite
future.
haters.
The future.
Yeah, we're not Maite haters.
We're not trying to boycott and shit.
We're not. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Did you cuss?
No, she
Ain't no
didn't.
cussing. Ain't no cussing here.
I owe $1
She
to the
sneezed.
That was a sneeze. That was a sneeze. Very frustrating.
Yeah, very.
Okay.
Now, is there anything else we forgot?
Okay.
Well, I do want to say some. I do want to address some stuff in regards to MPG about the group and everything.
Speak on.
All the new people that have been coming in and whatnot, and maybe even the old ones. We do wade through the post and whatnot, and just to see what can be approved and whatnot. But the responsibility of all the members is check the site before you submit a story to us. We want to try and make sure that there are no duplicates regarding what on a post and everything. Sometimes we're busy people. Sometimes we do let things slip on our end because we are able to monitor stuff much more now than before. But you need to see if what you want to post hasn't been posted already before you submit it to us. That way it helps us do our job to make sure that we can submit what we approve of things and whatnot regarding what we have on the group and what we don't. Another thing that I have noticed is we have a lot of musicians in our group, and it's a beautiful thing that you are a musician. You sing, you rap, you play music or what have you. And correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, because I don't mind being corrected, but our site here, our group here is not the spot for you to promote your work.
Right.
Glad that you are doing what you're doing, but this is not a place that is a marketing site for your stuff. You can do that on your page or on any website that you have created for your work, and we're glad that you're doing it, but this is not the place. And anytime that we see anything like that, not only will it be deleted, you will be deleted from the group too.
Yes, indeed.
Cosign.
That's all I just wanted to say. I want to click so that we don't have issues or less of them.
And it's not that we don't want to hear what you got or whatever, but it just gets to be too much because then, like we have a lot of people in this group and a lot of passionate Prince fans that want only Prince stuff in the group. I get it. It's a Prince group. So if they start hearing stuff that is not Prince related, then we have an uproar.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just it. We're trying to save all of the uproars as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So help us help you.
Right. Yeah. Right. I don't think I have anything else.
I know we're forgetting something, but that's all right.
It seems like we are, but
we'll add it in the comments.
Right.
And if we are, we'll address it in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred, you got anything?
Nope.
I'm sure Helen would have something if she could have gotten in here.
Helen,
sure let us know. Message us. Never forget.
I have yet to really figure out how this whole chat thing works. Like, I see where it says live chat on the YouTube thing. But I don't see anything happening, so I don't know. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and comment anyway, and then we'll just respond to it later.
Okay, I see the live chat. So
you?
Yeah. And we would love to hear from you guys. We want to have your input, and if there's any way that we can help in any way that this group and site can be better, if you have any ideas, please let us know.
Yeah, that's something to go to the Gmail with. Email us. Let us know. That's the best way for
Exactly.
you guys to
Yes.
see it, because things get lost on the page, man. You think you just commented on something, and then you go back and you think it's gonna get to the top of the page, and it's like 50 posts down the line.
Right.
So don't let your stuff get lost in the mix. Email us.
Yeah, I see the live chat. It just doesn't look like anybody's currently in there. So, okay. Anyway, last little plug for the Rekistar. In case anybody's wondering, we got all kinds of stuff. All kinds. We got Marcus Anderson, limited edition. We got Adrian Crutchfield. Leap, this is his new one. We also have his last one, which is Private Party. We got, what else we got? Shelby, 10. All these are awesome CDs. You gotta buy them. We got Live, The Unexpected. In case you missed it first go around, we got it now.
That album is banging.
Yeah. We got Ida on the bass.
Yeah.
We got Juan Blackshire, or Juan Elliott, as he's now known. That's his EP. And we will soon have Judith Hill back up.
Yes.
I actually probably put that up now. So check the site by tomorrow, and I'll have that for Saturday. That's it.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Don't think about it. He'll come to you.
It'll come to you as soon as we stop this broadcast.
Right, exactly.
We love you.
We love you. Shout out to Jen. She fell out, lost her connection. That's all right. Love you, Jen. Ellen, I know you're doing your best for us, and we're so thankful you came on and out there in Australia holding it down while we're asleep. You're up doing work.
Well, except for me, because
yeah, well, that's true. Me too. But it's been such it's been peace of mind having these two girls come on as admin. I'm so appreciative. It's nice to be able to wake up in the morning and not have all these kind of notifications about the group and things needing to be handled, because they're on it. So love you guys.
I appreciate the people in the group too.
Yes.
Because all of our members are either silent or they're just really chill and respectful. I know there's a bunch of other groups really, but things can get out of hand, and opinions can fly back and forth, and arguments ensue. That's always been that way, but for some reason we've been able to keep a pretty peaceful group, and we get a lot of compliments along those lines. So thank you guys for knowing how to act right. Basically.
For how many years? We've had this group for a long time.
Man,
2008.
2000, yeah, it was either 2007, 2008. Like pretty much right after the music club went down.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I know what else. The video situation.
There you go.
So apparently they have an official Prince YouTube channel and Vimeo.
Right. Oh yes, yes, yeah.
So I know people were kind of confused about why they couldn't post videos and stuff before, and it really was just because the videos were being taken down while UMG was in the mix, and we didn't want to risk losing the group because of that. So we respected that. Wasn't hard to do because Prince was the same way. But now that they have an official YouTube and Vimeo, if you want to post videos from those accounts, that's fine. If you start posting videos from other accounts, though, that could still put us at risk for getting in trouble for posting stuff that is not allowed to be posted. then we'll have a problem. So basically, just like Cam said, just help us out and realize what either already has been posted or what you can or can't post. And that's pretty cut and dry. If it's official, post it. If it's not, don't.
And don't get mad at your admin. We're not trying to censor you. We're not trying to be jerks. We're just doing what we got to do to keep the group safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to stick around. And so far, nobody. What in the world?
Hey, you got going on over there? You being invaded? It's the Russians.
Yeah. I've lost my train of thought. So, yeah. That's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, we hit it all. We'll be good.
Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye out. I will post the link as soon as I get the Instagram going. I don't know if Twitter is necessary. We may or may not do that one. We'll see. Yeah, and then just keep an eye out for the record store stuff because, like I said, hopefully within the next week, I will be able to have T-shirts for pre-sale. So, yeah. All right. I think that covers everything. Again,
This time.
yeah. So, if you have any questions, concerns, remember the email. It's at the top of the page. Just be cool. We don't want any trouble in our group. We don't want any hate in our group. It's very simple.
Right.
Come here to have fun and to support each other since we don't have bruh.
Batman.
Yeah, that dude. All right.
All right.
What are you eating?
It's heaven.
What is it?
It looks like it is.
It's an oatmeal cookie sandwich from my local cookie shoppery in Dallas. Don't hate. Move here.
Stop. I can't eat anything. I'm getting hungry. How dare you?
I'm gonna send this little bit to you.
Yeah, man.
This little bit. That's your bite right there.
Where's my mac and cheese?
Fred's been asking me about mac and cheese all day.
I had that for dinner yesterday.
Oh, don't talk about mac and cheese. I had it last
See,
night.
your admin stay hungry. I swear to Bob. This one does.
Stay hungry.
Well, yeah, you showed too.
I worked hard for my physique. Thank you.
Yeah, Cam looking good, bro.
Yeah.
Cam all svelte. Cam in the gym all day.
I gotta get myself back in the gym, but before I do, I'm gonna have this here Subway. I'm gonna eat fresh.
Look like a torpedo.
Some big old sandwich is what it is.
Ooh, it's 1:30.
It is 10:30 here.
It's 12:30 here.
I was supposed to eat before we did this, and it didn't happen, so I'm gonna eat now.
Plans don't work for us.
No, of course not.
You know that.
I don't know why we even try.
Why do we try?
That's part of our charm. We keeps it real, y'all.
Yes. Us.
So us.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the live stuff, and then we'll have our own NPG and
debriefing
after dark. All right, peace out, y'all.
All right.
Later.
Good night, everyone.